But I feel like we're just like the Olympics. Do you think people are watching us?
Probably not.
Tacos con todo.
Oh, are those tacos? You better believe they're tacos.
Let's get taco. Who would have thought they'd have tacos here?
You realize that's probably a Camel ass taco.
Told my wife I wouldn't drink tonight.
Give me one of those famous giant beers I heard so much about.
Once it hits your lips, it's so good. Start the episode already. What are we doing?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Tacos with Beer. I'm Alfie.
And I'm your boy Phil Shiesty. That's my new nickname.
All
After
right.
like the Super Bowl, everybody was talking about, Joe Shiesty, Joe Brrr, or
Joe Burr.
Joe Brrr. I say, I want to change my name to Phil Shiesty, so that's my name, Phil Shiesty. All right, guys, thank you for watching us. If you haven't already, and if you're listening to us on any other devices, you can make sure you subscribe to us. If you're listening to us on Apple or Spotify, make sure you hit that follow button so that way you get notified every time we drop a new episode. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell button, hit that like button, and make sure you set it to where every time we come on, you get a notification.
Yeah. So maybe we might start showing up randomly.
Maybe we'll actually show up to work this time. I feel like, that's just how we are. We show what we do.
Yep, exactly, bro. It seems like there's a lot of shit. Just this past weekend, we had the Super Bowl.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Was,
Halftime performance. Not as far as the game. The game, it's always the Super Bowl, game. But
right.
Halftime, I feel like the Super Bowl is more of a halftime performance more than the game. Unless you
don't you think that's kind of sad though?
Unless your favorite team is playing, of course. But
the Super Bowl is supposed to be about football, not about the fucking halftime show.
But you got to think like it's the most watched,
right.
anything in the world. Well, not in the world, but in the country. Because they were selling the Super Bowl ads for the commercials. They were starting off at $7 million for 30 seconds, and by the time they released it, all the spots were already filled.
I'll get to the halftime show. I'll give you my favorite Super Bowl commercial was the Coinbase, right? Because I had the QR code. We were all sitting in the living room going like, hit the corner, as the QRC code was just like those
bouncing.
old DVD players.
It's like bouncing all
Yeah,
over the
it's
place.
just like you're waiting for it to get to the corner. And then finally when it hit that corner, it flipped to the next screen and it said Coinbase. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That was the only one that captured my
Did you
attention
actually
that
even
much.
do the QRC code?
No.
We did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did it.
Did it take
And
you to the app?
Yeah, it took us to the app, and guess what? The app fucking crashed. So I'm like, how do you prepare for that? How do you?
I don't think you can because you're talking about millions and millions of people like downloading that at the same time.
And they just doing it all at once.
Oh yeah, I know.
I think
That's
the sign up, you get like $15 to sign up, and you also, if you already all signed up, then they'll give you like a chance to win $3 million.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dang,
But,
I should have done it then.
But you couldn't because it crashed, and you only had like 40. And they opened it for like only 45 minutes.
Oh really?
Yeah, so you had like a 45-minute window before that I guess the deal closed. But it's like, well, shit, I can't get in there if you have everything crashing.
Yeah, but we were just sitting there watching the QR code going, and then everybody was like, "Yeah, I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up to scan it."
Yeah,
because at first I was kind of like, "Wait, what's going on?" And then as it's bouncing, everybody's like, "Get to the corner already!" You know.
So we had my brother-in-law. We're all like, "Let's do it, hurry up!" And then you had Authority Brittany. She did it, and then she gave me. And she was like, "Hey, why don't you use mine? Use mine." So I tried to get into my email, and I'm just like, it crashed. So I was like,
do you not already use Coinbase?
Yes, I have Coinbase before. When I used to trade a lot of crypto. Right now, everything is, if you really want to get into the market, it's terrible right now.
I know,
Stay
dude.
away from it.
Yeah.
Like, it's been down since October, and I've lost so much money. I'm just ready to cry.
China cracked down on it. They pretty much.
Yeah. Now it's just like, it's a quick get money,
Pump
get
and
rich
it's like
scheme.
a pump and dump,
yeah.
right?
It's
Yeah.
really no. In the beginning, it was like striving to be something, and it probably is eventually. But now everything's is like a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah, like what is that coin? Shaibi or Shaubi?
Shiba.
Yeah, maybe it's Shiba.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 0.00003.
Yeah,
whatever it's worth. Yeah. Like
that was a good.
Somebody talking to me about that. And I was like, shit, I don't even know.
I got quick. It's like I said, I feel like crypto now. Since it became so popular, it's like more of a just a pump and dump, get rich quick. Get in at the right moment, dump it at the right moment, and you get some money.
And then on the other side of that, you have the NFTs. You know,
we had talked about it.
Yeah, we've talked about that, but now it just I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it. I think it feels to me more like kind of like a fad. If anything,
I think it feels like a phase.
Yeah, and then it's kind of like
it's like 3D. It's like 3D movies.
Well, like the best way to describe it would be like you create your own art, and then you get all your friends to talk about it. Yeah. And if you're like somebody who's an influencer, get it popular enough, and get enough people like hyped about it to where you can actually drive up the cost and sell your digital art, I suppose.
Yeah, just like the monkeys. Have you seen the NFT monkeys? They're like stupid expensive. Like Eminem has one on his profile picture. Yeah, it's like one of those NFT apes. Yeah, and they're like stupid. Like I think Post Malone bought one for like $65,000.
65. Well, that's actually on the cheaper end because I thought you were gonna say like 250,000 or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
Did
how
you
much.
See that guy who accidentally sold that for like $2,500? He accidentally mistyped a zero.
Yeah,
So I'm like, damn, dude.
It's funny because they're like, well, I just screenshot and I have the NFT for free.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody has that argument where I'm like,
but it's like you can't do that, okay? Like
and people will.
It's a picture, but it's actually got to be in your digital wallet.
Right. Okay. So then now the halftime show, people were super hyped over the fact that it was going to be like everybody in their mid 30s. Everybody in their mid 30s were going to be hyped. Everybody under 30 were going to be asking who the fuck are these people, and everybody over 50 were like, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah. So I don't know. I really thought there was going to be a lot more than it was.
I mean, considering the fact that you have like I feel like for the amount of artists they had, 14 minutes was not long.
No,
it's not long enough. Considering the fact that all these people have these great hits that everybody wants to hear.
Was it the greatest hits though?
No, I mean not their greatest hits, but I'm saying like they have like a bunch of great hits that you really rather them see them perform. Because I mean I've asked a couple people and they're like, man, I wish she would have performed that song, or I wish she would have performed that song. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like 14 and 32 seconds or something like that. Yeah. I think that wasn't enough time for the amount of people that you had on there. But the fact that they went all hip hop was pretty cool. I think that's different. We get a lot of people who are like rock and pop stars. You're just kind of like,
I really wouldn't say it was. When was the last time they really did anything with rock? Maybe with like Bruno Mars when he brought in the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but he wasn't like the main one. It was Bruno Mars. Well, I mean, I'm saying like in recent memory. Everybody considers Prince's halftime show as like the best.
Yeah, because I mean, you actually.
It was like it was raining.
It was actually raining with Purple Rain. Yeah. That was like an epic moment. Right. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. But then again, you're messing with a classic.
Well, also, I think another one that came up was Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake.
Nobody talks about that one. That's a no-no.
Why do you like that one? Is it because of the nip slip?
I think the NFL has signed a non-disclosure agreement with them to like, let's not talk about that. Because if you look at all the halftime performances, like they do like top 10 and stuff, that's nowhere near to be seen. And it's like, I mean, we just saw a titty on live Super Bowl.
Yeah, I remember moms are coming out like, you ruined my kid.
Yeah.
Bro, are you serious? Your kid is watching worse shit on the internet. You can calm down.
Back then when it came out, the internet wasn't popping.
Oh, it was. It definitely was.
What year was that? You remember?
I don't remember, but I know that the internet it's been around for a while.
Look it up. Okay, let's be like one of those real podcast people, when they talk
if you
about
ask a question, you want me to actually
it's
Google
like you actually Google it.
Let me DuckDuckGo it.
Yeah. I feel like, we have a laptop in front of us and we never use it. I feel like, what is it?
Well, I use it for the articles that I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when they do random searches and you're like, oh, wait, hold on. I got the answer for that. Hold on. Give me 1 minute.
I know, because you're like, do you want me to like pause and have dead air?
No, but I mean, for me, like I like to talk, so I'll just keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about dead air. I would never let that happen. Like I'm doing it right now. There's no dead air at all. Everybody just like, what is it? What's the halftime year? I'm pretty sure somebody probably knows what it is.
Somebody. I'm sure somebody.
He's already like, he's probably screaming right now. I know what the fuck it is. But let's just see. Let's see if Alfonso, you can't type fast enough, bro. You could tell you're not in that age where.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
I wasn't looking on Google.
Were you trying to be like a real podcaster? And look at what are you looking at? GoDaddy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's a website. What are you looking at? Just hit Google. Jesus Christ!
I'm not going on Google.
Oh, why? Are you like anti-Google? Are you like protesting or something?
No.
What is it that they offend you?
No, I just don't like. I don't like way.
You don't like sharing your information out in the web.
Yeah, I don't like it.
They're tracking you.
Yeah, I believe it's 2000.
That's it. 2000.
Mm-hmm.
So the year 2000 is when Janet Jackson showed her titty to everybody. That was the original OnlyFans creator right there. And we actually got that for free.
No, it wasn't. Well, regardless of the year, it doesn't matter because the internet was around. And I think people were watching crazy shit. Your kids were watching crazy shit as they are now.
If I talk about halftime, Super Bowl halftimes, I think Bruno Mars was the one that kind of like blew me away.
Yeah, man, I was talking about the same thing because I thought that Super Bowl halftime show was actually pretty dope.
Yeah. I remember after watching the halftime of this one, I went back and I was like, oh, I want to watch some of the other halftime performers because YouTube gets everything. But I watched Bruno Mars's and I'm like, man, from the beginning to the end. And you know how much the NFL pays the halftime performers?
No,
they don't pay them anything.
Really?
They don't pay anything.
Well, I mean, I guess you're getting paid in exposure if it's some people, but it was actually
so the way the
2004,
NFL does it is they don't pay the halftime performers. They may, I'm not sure, but it's not a lot. But what happens is they pay for all the expenses, so all the production, all the dance performers, all the props, all everything, the promotion. They pay for all of that. You just got to come and sing, and put your time in. But if they did research, like everybody, all the halftime performers, all their revenues and all their sales went up at least by 70%.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine.
And if you think about it, a lot of, to be honest, Bruno Mars, people know who Bruno Mars is. He wasn't as big as he is now until he did the halftime performance.
Really? I don't know. I feel like that dude was really big.
No. If you look, if he had a couple hits,
well,
but
he
wasn't like a household name. You know what I'm saying? I feel like once you're in the halftime show, you become a household name. Like a lot of people don't, because I mean, you're the whole world is set to one person at that time as a halftime performance. You know what I used to like to watch after the halftime performances? I used to watch the YouTube, and I like to watch the Illuminati conspiracy theories on the halftime performances. And all the devil worshiping, and
I have different. I go to Twitter. I go to Twitter just because I want to see what everybody's saying.
Oh, you know, the memes.
Like no, just their immediate reactions or takes on it.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of funny because like I was sitting there watching it, and then Jacqueline turns and looks at me, and she's like, "You know how most everybody's gonna know that they're old now, not just by looking at them." And I was like, "How?" She's like, "Look at the energy. It's kind of low." I was like, "Yeah, it's." Well, not as hype as I thought.
I mean, you got to think it's all hip hop, so you're mostly just kind of like bouncing your head. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a.
Okay, so the other one was like Mary J.
Blige.
Her second song, I was like, it's kind of boring, yo.
Well, she's an R&B artist. So
I know, but at least play the hits, you know?
That is a hit for her.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody in the room was just kind of like...
Well, everybody in your room, but everybody in my room... Well, I think the only person who knew it was me and my sister.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, what's this second song?
I mean,
like,
I think they had to put her in there at least. Not only because she is like in R&B, she is an icon, but... you have to kind of make it diverse. Everything is diverse now. So
is there any truth to this? I don't know, you might have seen it or not. There's an article about her saying that she had to go start touring because she had to pay for child support.
Yes. She actually almost went when she divorced her husband, or when her husband took everything.
Damn.
So so at one point
what? How did that happen?
Anything. I don't know. I'm trying to find his lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
that
how
dude
he did
had
that.
a good ass lawyer.
Yeah,
then.
but he ended up taking mostly everything and almost left her broke. So she had to continue doing music in order to survive because he ended up getting custody. I mean, that's what you got to do. Man, when it's a divorce, it's 1-on-1, either me or you, and 9 times out of 10, the women wins. But this guy, he was ready. He was ready.
That is crazy though. I was like, damn, she had to go on tour to just keep paying for all that stuff, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So another good performance was, of course, you had Slim Shady himself, Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I think that was a perfect song for him to perform. Was Lose Yourself, because it was more of a hype. It was more of a in the moment type. I wish he would have came out to like, "Hi, my name is Slim Shady," but he don't really. Eminem doesn't go by Slim Shady anymore. But he was rocking the Jordan 3s. They called them the Air Shadies. But then I found out, because I'm a big sneakerhead,
Right.
that it's called FNF, Friends and Family. So they're not gonna drop that shoe.
Oh, really?
No, it's basically for him, and I guess there's like only a little bit of copy of it, but no, it wasn't. It was just more of a promotional thing. But if you think about it, Jordan, the brand Jordan, was really smart about it, because here you have other companies fighting for commercial ads, 7 million, for 30 seconds, and here Jordan's brand ended up getting with Eminem, creating a shoe for him, and now he's rocking it on the stage.
That is pretty fucking smart, man.
So now you've got your brand and a halftime show for the Super Bowl, and everybody. One of the searches when he was performing was Jordan 3s. That's what's one of the trending for the Super Bowl during the Super Bowl halftime was Eminem and the Air Jordan, and that's when he dropped. Because after, I guess, in his people, they were on his social media after he performed. Soon as he got out and performing, he posted a picture of the shoes and said Air Shadies.
Oh, nice.
So, and everybody was going to the sneaker app trying to refresh it, thinking they was about to drop. Hell, I was one of them. But then I was doing a lot of research on it, and they're like, no, these are not actually dropping. It was just a thing for him. And if he decides to sell them suckers are going for like 220,000.
Yeah, wasn't Odell's cleats worth that much?
No. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
200 and some thousand.
Yeah, didn't he wear like a bunch of like diamonds on his cleats?
Oh
and
yeah,
shit?
yeah. I probably
like 220,000. I'm like, Jesus, man.
But I thought that was pretty cool. But overall, I would give the Super Bowl. It was a good. I'll give it a hard 8.
Hey, the other, so it was for sure. It was gonna 50 Cent. People didn't know he was gonna be on it, right? So he was
his fat ass was. I'm just kidding.
50 dents.
But this motherfucker, $1.50 guy.
Yeah,
he was funny because all the memes about him hanging upside down is like this motherfucker just been there the entire time with the, like blood rushing to his head.
What about Kendrick Lamar?
It was Kendrick Lamar.
But I'm just saying, like, was he announced to be on the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was there.
I didn't hear his name come up at all.
It was always like
Eminem, Dr. Dre.
Snoop, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar.
I feel like Snoop's the one who had the best energy the whole time.
Yeah, because that motherfucker was high as fuck.
If you were talking about that, he was like, he was smoking before. What do you think he was going to be fucking doing?
I mean, you're in LA, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. It's like, come on, man.
Another rumor that happened was that they were supposed to do a Tupac hologram. And
yeah.
I was ready for it, bro. I was like, holy shit, they do a Tupac hologram. I'm going to lose my shit. But they didn't. So I didn't lose anything, just myself.
What's her name? Mary J's song that she did, the second song was kind of
No Pain.
Yeah, it was just like low energy, down, and I was like, what? And then Eminem came in, and I don't think it was high enough to bring it back up. It just kind of staggered there from there for me. I was like,
I think
that's cool.
I mean, I felt they ended the song with Still Dre. You know? So I don't know. It was a hip hop performance by great people. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Like there was no crazy magic coming from the ceiling, jumping, acrobatic, motherfuckers flying. It was none of that. It was just straight hip hop energy. That's all it was. And I think that was good. I think that's what we needed. Just something simple. Nothing fucking crazy where they put a stage and put all these lights that are making like
the Black Eyed Peas concert. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Like making devil signs everywhere. Like, no. 666 marks. No, we don't need none of that.
What?
No,
what are you talking about?
I told you, I watch halftime conspiracy theories, Illuminati shit, and that's exactly what ended up happening.
You know, I think it's hilarious how everybody was trying, like all these like left-winging people were trying to cancel Joe Rogan. His podcast is like one of the biggest in the world. It's not one of the biggest. It is the biggest, you know, and then some of the tweets that I seen from people that are pretty close to him, they were saying like, I think it's kind of funny that all these Joe Rogan has made a ton of people millions of dollars and they're not coming out to say anything, you know, because I know somebody they did like this whole super video of him just saying the N-word a bunch of times, you know, but it's out of context and, you know, the things that he's trying to explain.
Yeah.
Like if you're watching the video and the conversation, obviously if you just take the cuts out and he's just saying it, it's going to look horrible.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what the media does altogether anyways. Even like CNN and Fox News, they take a little portion, like even when President Trump was talking,
Right,
you know, they would take a little portion,
sound bites,
and make it seem bad and twisted. I mean, but you can't cancel Joe Rogan, like
no,
because if they're gonna cancel Joe Rogan, hell, they would surely cancel us.
Yeah,
in a fucking heartbeat.
No, but it's just kind of like going after, you know, it really is free speech, right?
Yeah.
Aren't we allowed to say whatever the fuck we want to say? I do understand though how people get upset because he does have such a huge audience, and and if you are saying certain shit about this stuff with the COVID, and I don't know, by now doesn't it seem like there's just been so much crazy shit said and like a lot of shit doesn't even make sense anymore, you know? And it's like, it's constantly changing, right?
Yeah.
So like one of the things that they had for the Super Bowl, this whole mandate, like mask mandate. And then sure enough, you watch the Super Bowl and I didn't see a single mask there.
No.
But yet in LA, the schools, you know, they have a mask mandate.
Yeah.
So
I mean, all the fucking Hollywood studios were all shut down because of COVID. And
so what you're saying is that during the Super Bowl, COVID didn't exist.
Yeah.
Right? That's what happened.
What is that? Jinx, pinch back. You're my bitch
Jinx,
back. What?
Pinch, poke, you owe me a Coke.
Yeah. And then
Not the
my
powdered
wife
kind.
And then my wife said, like, pinch back, your ass is fat. I don't know. she I don't know what she tells me. I'm just like,
yeah, I don't know. She was asking me about that. She was like, "What did you think about the performance?" And I was like, "Eh." And then she was like, "Bye,
boy, bye." The way she talked, boy, bye.
I was like, I mean, it was all right. I just wasn't like super hyped.
I mean,
over
you
it.
would think you're from California, you would be proud.
Yeah, it was cool. Well, that's why I said it was cool. I just like it didn't really have a lot of energy, man.
Yeah, everybody's fucking high, probably. I mean, that's exactly what you got.
I know, dude, but yeah, it was just crazy just seeing all these celebrities, everybody taking pictures. So everybody's just taking on to me like, you guys are a bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah.
Telling us to do this and do that.
Wear
and
the mask. And
wear this mask and do this, these boosters and all this and that. And everybody.
Not one fucking mask in sight.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Unless it's Kanye's mask. You see his mask? Yeah. Motherfucker had a fucking... Like little ass beanie circles.
What is going on with that guy?
All right, so basically,
Kanye
is being Kanye. Yeah, him and his wife or his soon-to-be ex-wife, Kim, they're fighting, and he calls him Skeet. He don't call him Pete, he calls him Skeet.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I mean, basically, Kanye just being all of us, all normal guys now, like just putting it out there and. You know, just blasting her, but yet saying that he wants to be with her. I saw this one fucking funny ass meme that says, I need therapy if I'm agreeing with everything what Kanye's doing. And I'm like, you're right. I need therapy too. I don't see anything wrong Kanye's doing.
Yeah, dude, the mental stability of that man has got to not be there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've said it before that I always think like, I don't know if that dude's kind of off his rock, man.
Yeah, I heard everybody was booing that motherfucker at the Super Bowl when they put him on the screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they had to put a name who it was because he was wearing a fucking face shield with like dots.
He did, but he was sitting next to Antonio Brown and he was sitting next to their daughter, North.
Oh, okay.
And they had Saint with them too.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean, if you know all the Hollywood fucking people, you would notice right off the bat who that is.
Right. Yeah, and then especially I don't know, because I'm sure everybody knows what his kids look like. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean,
you're talking about like you're throwing kids into the huge spotlight like
That's the world we live in. Like if people they want that public figure and they want to be famed, that comes with the territory. Not only are you gonna be, targeted, your kids are too, because they're your kids.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's weird, especially like, if they figure out what their Instagram is or something, and then now their DMs are going to be all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I can't see.
That was one of Kanye's and fight with Kim, was that Kim allowed North to have create a TikTok, because she was like, she's expressing her art and creativity. And Kanye said, no, bitch, fuck that. TikTok says you have to be over the age of 13 and make a TikTok. North ain't that age. What the fuck you talking about? And put that out there. And then everybody's like, going against Kanye. But I'm like, he's not wrong. He's clearly stating what it says.
How old is their daughter?
Shit, I don't fucking know. But she's under 13.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, well, she's being supervised. It's like, don't matter. It clearly says TikTok guidelines. You cannot be under the age of 13 and create a TikTok, which I'm pretty sure, who cares? But
well, it's not that, but I'm just saying, like, the moment that you put her on that, you're putting millions of people have access to her, right?
Exactly.
Which is kind of weird.
That was his
You're like,
that was his
kind of
fight.
Weird, man.
That was his fight. And then, like I said, I think I need therapy too, because I'm agreeing with everything that motherfucker's doing. I'm liking this Kanye.
I saw Shaq too, sticking out his tongue. I'm like, what are you thinking? I think he's every dude in that awkward situation. When somebody puts a camera on you, you're like, hey.
They did Doji Cat. If you don't know what Doji Cat is, she's a R&B, and then they shot the camera to her, and she was doing her making love to herself type thing. Like she turned around and put her arms like that. She was like, oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
So is she single? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
I say she's in my top 10.
Oh, gotcha. I'm about to look her up.
Yep.
No,
Doji Cat. She is fun though.
Yeah.
Anyways,
if you say so.
Yeah. So what's going on in Russia? What's going on with those guys?
Are we about to go to World War War III? It seems like they kind of backed down from all that shit. I don't know. It's just been so crazy, dude. Like everything. You have these truckers in Canada that have like stopped this bridge that's somewhere near Michigan. Like they shut down a couple car manufacturers just because they couldn't get car parts to come into the state. And that's kind of where they fucked up though, because if you start fucking with the U.S. economy, then, Joe Biden was like, yo, Justin, what's up, buddy? You're going to have to do something about these motherfuckers, man, because they're fucking with our
supply chain.
Capitalism wins every time, man. Yeah. I don't know, dude, but it's just funny because the reason why the Canadian truckers did this was because Canada is kind of crazy, right, with all their mandates. Like, you can't even fucking go to grocery stores unless you've been vaccinated.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so you can't even go grocery shopping to get your food for you to live without being vaccinated. Like these truckers are like, yo, like this is fucking out of control, to where, like Justin Trudeau was trying to, I don't even want to get into like too many details about it because I don't really know like everything about it, but I know that he was trying to do some emergency thing where basically like it removes like their citizens' rights so that they can just come in and like remove this, these truckers out of there and make it illegal to what they're doing, and it's something that they tried to do when the pandemic started, but they were like, oh, might not be the right move, but now they're trying to do it for people protesting, which is why a lot of people are like, hey, this is kind of crazy, like you guys are going to be suspending people's rights over a couple people doing a protest because they don't agree with the laws that you guys are trying to, you're trying to force people to abide by all the shit that you guys want them to do. And, they're not having it.
To be honest, it's a virus outbreak. Like, you're not going to stop everybody from getting it. You can't stop that. It is what it is.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, look at our celebrities. They're all at the fucking Super Bowl with no mask on. You know what I'm saying?
But yet they're on social media.
Yeah, they're all
wear your mask. And then everywhere else,
get vaccinated.
It's like they got their fucking masks, and that's what I'm saying. It's like at the end of the day, do whatever you want to do, whatever you feel comfortable with. But
unless you live in Cuba, then you can't do that.
No, well, that's a dictatorship, man. So that's a little different.
That's what they're trying to do in Canada. That's what. Well, it
sounds
like.
That's what it sounds like, right? Yeah. So I don't know, man. I feel like I don't really. I mean, it's not our country, Canada
but we'll get involved somehow.
Well, yeah, because they fucked with our fucking money.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? Anytime somebody's fucking with our money, we getting involved. I don't care if that fights.
Yeah, that's real quick. I mean,
that's like we like Big Worm in that situation. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotion. That's why we invade all these fucking countries.
You don't hear Joe saying much of anything until it has to do with money. You
can't even understand what the fuck Joe doesn't even say half the time. Sounds like a drunk uncle who's just like, hey, listen to your mom.
And then is he really gonna run again?
I don't even see him running it. I can barely see him walking.
I know, dude.
But that's our president. I'm waiting for. I want Daddy Trump.
Nah, I feel like
Daddy Trump.
It's just not there. I think most people would rather just have somebody different.
Who? Who would you have?
I have no idea.
Who would run?
DeSantis, governor of Florida.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people like that guy.
What about Governor Hot Wheels?
Not Hot Wheels, but Cruz. Ted Cruz. He might be another option.
Cancun Cruz.
Well, that's all Republican. For the Democrats, I mean, who...
Can you imagine if Cancun Cruz fucking won?
Oh, my God, dude. That would be crazy.
I can't stand him.
Why? Just because he left during the winter storm this year? What happened? He didn't go anywhere.
No, he didn't go anywhere. It just, when he talks, he just sounds like somebody you would beat up in high school. Just because, I don't know. He just sounds dumb. He thinks he's smart, but you're not.
Do you feel like he reminds you a little bit of George Bush? You know how George Bush was like dumb as hell? Like,
yeah,
the shit that he would say, you're like, well, nah, but I don't think Ted Cruz is on that level. No. George Bush was, I feel to me, he's like even dumber.
I call him Cancun Cruz.
Yeah, and we had that freeze like we do every year, and it shut the whole city down.
Yeah, the past 2 days. Well,
everybody was kind of worried about the power grid again, right?
Not me, because I was loaded up on firewood this time. I wish it would shut down. Shit, save me some money on some gas and electricity bill.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, and then I also I just recently got my fence redone, so I had some fence left over. And like I said, remember I told you last year when the freeze happened that if worst case scenario, that if the power was shut down and we had no more wood, that my wife was going to have to look around the house to see what she wanted to burn. I was ready. And I had some shit ready to burn. Because, they also stopped all the trash cans from coming. The trash can people.
Right.
Because of the roads are.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it shut the whole city down again.
Yeah,
it's like we got like an impromptu 4-day weekend.
Yeah, basically.
I was like, I'm about to be blitzed all weekend. Go get a big old bottle of something and just hang out because you can't go do nothing.
I didn't even go outside, bro. I wasn't even that excited.
I didn't leave. I was like, it's too cold. I don't want to do anything. It's like 10 degrees.
I think I just watched movies and took naps. I think I caught up on sleep.
Yeah.
But it was just for 2 days. So
you know what I did? I played a ton of video games.
Really? What'd you play?
Yeah. I've been playing Daylight. What is it? Dying Light, sorry. Dying Light 2, Stay Human. It's kind of like a zombie game, zombie survival. I've been playing the shit out of that. Oh, recently, I have to tell you, I've still not been able to get a PlayStation 5.
Bro, after the deal with Microsoft and Activision, you might as well just kiss PlayStation goodbye, bro. Because there's no fucking way.
Nah, man, their first party titles is something that I'm still interested in. But I did get an Xbox Series X.
That's good.
So I finally got one.
Don't be surprised if PlayStation starts going downhill in the next couple years, because
I don't know.
With Microsoft buying Activision, now you're talking about Microsoft has the rights to Call of Duty, has the rights.
Yeah, but they already
to
said that they're
Halo.
going to release it. They're going to still release the games on everything.
Game Pass, yeah, and then that's gonna
no. They're still going to release it on PlayStation and PC. I mean, if you really look at it, Microsoft is in the business of making money.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk about taking the game away from PlayStation, Call of Duty is like one of the highest. One of the highest purchased games on PlayStation. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of money that they would be saying no to.
Not necessarily saying no to PlayStation.
No, to themselves, because they own it now. So it's like, we don't want to sell it to you. Like, why? You're talking about, millions of people play on the PlayStation. So You know,
I'm gonna
it's
send you
their
this video,
title now.
and this guy explains it perfectly on what they actually. Microsoft could start losing money in certain parts and still be fine and still outbeat Sony. Because think about it, what does Sony have exclusive to? What is only available on PlayStation? Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Ratchet and Clank. So far Deathloop, which is like gonna be coming to the Xbox as well.
So what is?
I mean, it's very few titles. It's not a lot.
I know. And what does Xbox have exclusives to?
Not.
Halo.
I mean, yeah, that's Halo, but I'm saying like they have a ton of games, right? And then especially if you got Xbox Game Pass, that's like a great deal, man, because there's a ton of stuff.
And then now PlayStation don't even fucking having a hard time come out with the PlayStation 5.
They can't even get their fucking console out there, man.
Exactly. So
yeah, dude, like the deal that GameStop had for it, I was like, shit, there's no way of passing this up. And then I texted your brother-in-law and he was like, get me one, I'll send you the money. I was like, you got it, bro.
Yeah, man. And he had just bought a new TV, an OLED TV. One of those thin fucking TVs.
I'm jealous.
And it's so pretty. I told my wife that I needed to get away from that house because I was gonna go buy one.
Dude, see that I'm on the fence as well. I'm on like I don't need to get one.
No, you said it right.
I want to get one.
No, you need to get one.
But I can't justify the purchase when I have a TV that works just fine. You know?
Yes, you can. And when you see the picture and the quality of it.
Do you know the brand?
He had as a Samsung.
It's a Samsung?
No. It's a LG, I believe.
Oh, an LG?
It's one of the Samsung or LG. I think it's a Samsung.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, too, I'm pretty sure it wasn't even that expensive, right?
He said about $2,000.
$2,000?
Yeah.
Damn, that must be some TV, man, because nowadays you can get something for like really, really good for like $1,200.
But it's like 8K. It's got fucking the
damn it, now I'm gonna have to go over there to check it out.
The fucking remote's fucking dope. Like it's an actual, like you don't have to be moving their arrows.
Yeah,
you can actually do it like an actual computer mouse.
Yes.
And then you can actually you can actually link it up to your phone and you can actually type everything off your phone without having to go A, B, C.
Right.
So like it's pretty dope. And when you hang it up on your wall, bro, it's so thin. You can actually put a frame. You can actually buy a frame for your TV, like an actual picture frame. And when nobody's there, you're not having it on. If you want it just for looks, you can actually turn that TV into like a picture frame.
Right.
So it looks like an actual frame. And when you're ready to watch TV, boom, it's a TV.
I'm gonna have to go over there and check it out.
Yeah,
but I don't want to.
Let's go right now.
Go
just show up.
Yeah, it'll be like we're just gonna check your TV out, bro.
Yeah. So
I don't. But that's what I'm saying. Like I can't justify the purchase just because I have a working TV. That I'm like, and
I know that's
the Samsung that I bought, which was I don't know, maybe it's like 6 years old now.
Yeah,
it was like $1,700, and that same TV now is worth like what $200 maybe.
What size is it?
I think it's a 55.
Yeah, it's worth about maybe.
Yeah, because it does the same thing that you're talking about. The remote is like,
but what updated
like
version? Because there's some
sensor.
apps on there that are not allowed.
No.
Well, the only thing I hate too is Samsung's their TV apps, like Roku, and I think it's Roku just in general. You have a ton of these apps, TV apps that you can get that Samsung doesn't have. That's what kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, it's funny that you bring up Roku because I just got one. Because I've always been about the Google Cast, right? The Google Chromecast. And I don't know, there's a lot of features on it that the Roku does better.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't know, because like my girl has the Roku TV. No, she has a TV that has Roku on it.
Yeah.
And like all the features and everything. And I was like, okay, so one of the issues that I have with Chromecast is the fact that everything that I have, the Apple ecosystem that I use, Chromecast won't allow me to, mirror anything on the TV anywhere, the laptop anywhere. Roku allows you to do all that.
Yeah.
So that was like a real easy thing for me. I was like, well, fuck Chromecast. It's like, fuck that. I'm going to get one of these. So I have a Roku now, which is awesome. So it's like anything that you're using, anything that I'm using, I can just throw it on my TV or, if I'm watching a movie on my phone, just throw it on the TV, which I was never able to do, It's because it has AirPlay.
Well, sir, I think you just justified the purchase that you're about to do.
Yep.
crazy, man. You're crazy.
The fuck is that?
All right, guys, we are back with the What the Fuck Is That segment with Alfonso. Now, these stories that you're about to hear may sound like they're made up and full of bullshit and stupid, but no, but they're actually real. And today's show is sponsored by nobody because nobody wants to fucking sponsor our shit. So if you do want to sponsor like a segment, hit us up and we'll get your ad out there. And yeah. What do we have today, Alfie?
All right, man. So police arrest a 14-year-old girl on Valentine's Day after they were notified she used the website to find a hitman to kill her ex-boyfriend.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. So here we go. Valentine's Day, a real holiday, fake holiday. Well, all holidays are made up, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is. And I think last year, we actually saw it on our timeline that me and my wife was interviewed for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you guys had a little argument.
We had a little argument. For those who didn't know that, go back and watch our show last year, Valentine's Day, me and my wife here, and I actually said I didn't like Valentine's because it was a Hallmark
holiday. So, did you get her anything this year?
Yes, but
that's a good boy.
What sucked was that she was sick.
Oh.
So it was kind of like she had to, be in the bedroom, and I just spent Valentine's Day with my son.
We had the opposite because my girl's just like, it's a Hallmark holiday. And I'm always like, yeah, but still, I had to get you something nice. We gotta at least go out to dinner. But it is kind of a nightmare of anywhere that you go to dinner on Valentine's Day is
fucking packed.
It's packed, bro.
Yeah,
everybody's got the same thing, We went to this there's this little small restaurant that's a Japanese restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And it's normally never busy. Dude, it was so packed.
Yeah.
But it's like it's like a little gem, bro. Like their Japanese food is fucking
If you go to the grocery store during Valentine's Day, you can see all the men, the last minute gift buyers, fucking had that entire. I went in to get some fucking bread, and that whole fucking line was just full of flowers. And I was like, ugh, you last minute motherfuckers. I'm glad I'm not you guys.
Yeah, dude, it's like,
not gonna lie, that I did get her. I had to get her a card and stuff from King, my son.
Yeah,
he wanted to buy her flowers, so
yeah.
And I looked like the last minute, guy, and I was just like, guys, I was looking around.
Don't try to blame your son.
No, but I did. I bought her something. I actually bought her some a Valentine's arrangement set with strawberries and stuff from this person.
It's like it's like I did the chocolates, some bath bombs.
She actually they actually made a dope box because inside the box had like cut off roses and like chocolate covered strawberries all decorated, like had all nice things. Now I'm not gonna mention who I did it because she didn't pay for no fucking sponsorship, so I'm not gonna say your name. And if you want your ad, that's not how it works over here.
But it looked amazing.
But it looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I know everybody says it's a made up holiday.
And if you are listening right now, I didn't mean that in an offensive way. Just want to put it that way.
He's apologizing.
I have to apologize. I was like, wait, that did sound kind of rude, but you know what? I'm just saying I can't say your name for legal reasons.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but I did see a picture. It did look pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
great.
Let me get one of those strawberries.
Yeah, man, they were fat strawberries, bro. They weren't like the little beady ones. They were like, you can't even fit in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, now go ahead with this chick. What'd she do?
All right, so this website is called rentahitman.com. When you type in the URL and pull up the page, you're greeted with a website offering a ready-to-work employees willing to carry out your darkest desires, even if that means murder.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude. So this website obviously is not real. But
I'm about to look it up right now. Shit.
Rentahitman.com is basically a snitch for the cops. So that's exactly what happened. So this girl went on rentahitman.com. She was upset about her, with her ex, and
why?
Let's see. She didn't get what she wanted for her Valentine's. So
what the fuck?
She wanted this kid murdered.
Motherfucker, you didn't buy me a bear. You're dead.
The thing is, though, but I'm just like a 14-year-old is trying to get another person killed, man.
Wow.
I'm like,
What kind of world do we live in?
yeah, dude. Obviously, we don't know her name because she's a minor, but still, I mean, but the fact that she's a minor, she's rentahitman.com to try to get somebody killed is crazy. Like, I don't know. It's TikTok, bro. It's ruining everybody's lives.
I know. Like I've seen TikTok and they're like relationship advice.
Did you see all the stuff that went down because of Meta? It's not Facebook anymore. He was blaming TikTok for them losing like billions of dollars in ad revenue because
everybody wants TikTok.
Everybody's on TikTok just endlessly scrolling. You know, it's like this.
It's like a disease,
addicting thing. I've gotten out of it. You know,
I'm glad.
I jump like sometimes I'll look at something, but I find myself to get kind of bored now. At the beginning, it was just kind of like cool, but then, you know, the whole endlessly scrolling thing.
The algorithm that I'm like, I don't want to look at this anymore. Let me find something else. Like, and it doesn't change. Your algorithm doesn't change unless you start, you know,
viewing other things. And
I'm just like, man, I don't really have time. If it don't pop up,
it's like all these pastors. You know, it's like TikTok is nothing but young girls twerking. And
is
that
like, what's on your fucking
well,
thing?
what have you been watching, bro?
Is that what you? That's on your. I don't see that shit.
It's an algorithm. You know
that's your algorithm, bro.
It's like
you know how I know you're gay?
Yep.
You just told on yourself, buddy.
You just told on yourself. Yeah.
No, don't touch me there.
But yeah, man. So it's just crazy that Facebook is literally Meta is losing out to TikTok. That it's just, I don't know, man. Like I was saying, like the one thing that I'm addicted to and I just can't stop. I can't seem to get off is Reddit. I love Reddit. I know everybody's like, there's all kinds of fucked up shit on there. And there is a lot of fucked up shit on there.
What kind of fucked up shit is it?
You look for shit. There's a specific subreddit that's called Noah Get the Boat. And if you go down this rabbit hole, dude, like you would want, I don't know. I feel like you'd want to destroy humanity.
She wanted to stick a dildo up my ass.
Nah, dude, it's like really fucked up shit.
You are fake news.
No. Listen, Trump. It's fucked up ass shit.
What is it? Just give an example.
I was just randomly scrolling and it was this video. It's like death implied. And I was like, should I? So I clicked the video and it's like these two Brazilian dudes. And it's like, obviously this kid, he's crossing onto, I guess he's trying to find his way into the U.S., I'm assuming. Yeah. Or I don't know, but he's like from one of the further down countries down there. And they're talking shit to him. And he's like, what? And I don't know. They're on a bridge. They grab him and they just throw him off the bridge. And like, you know, that's why I said like death implied. And I was just kind of like, that night, dude, my stomach was like in knots. And I was like, why did I come over here? I didn't want to see this shit.
What did you want to see?
I don't know. It's just.
Do you suck dicks?
No. All right, maybe. But still, it wasn't, you know, so I'm just saying, like, if you're looking for fucked up shit, you can find fucked up shit.
You're just like,
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, on everything, man. Especially on that subreddit. But they have a subreddit for Valentine's Day as well. So if you want to get good ideas and
why don't you just go to Pinterest?
I was about to say, they'll probably just end up linking you to Pinterest, you know, for all this stuff. I do like the people that do like handmade stuff. I feel like that's a lot more connected, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
as opposed to like buying stuff. Like when I see somebody making something for somebody else, I'm like, man, that's a really...
You can do it on TikTok too, where they do the DIYs. Like my algorithm is like a DIY. Like if you're building something inside the house, and they kind of show you like step by step.
That's literally a subreddit, but it's called DIY, and it's like stupid shit
like,
that
why
people
the fuck
make.
Am I gonna do this?
Yeah. Like you see somebody making a toilet seat into a baby seat, and you're like, why would you create that?
Well, no, I'm not saying that type of shit. I'm just talking about like if I have like a nick in my door trim, instead of trying to go out and buy a new door trim, you can actually apply this, and you saved yourself $1,000.
Wow, that sounds like extra steps for YouTube.
Yeah, but it's on fucking TikTok, and it's like right in my face, and it's under a minute. I don't have to watch like countless of ads on fucking YouTube.
Oh god, that is so annoying, right? It's like,
I think
would you like to do a 3-month? It's like, god damn it, bro, I've said no 1,000,000 times.
Do you want to take this survey? No, the fuck I don't.
No, I don't want to take your fucking stupid bullshit survey, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it. I don't care about 3 months. 3 months of music and 3 months of that. It's like, nah, man, I got Spotify.
Right.
I don't even watch music videos.
You don't?
No, I've not for anybody. I don't know. Is that still a thing? It's still a thing, right?
I don't know. I think we're getting old, bro.
See, that's how we know we're old and disconnected.
Yeah.
And we're over here talking about like, is Valentine's Day a Hallmark holiday?
We're not talking about celebrities. Like, I know, like, there's this one thing that I follow on TikTok. It's like the algorithm. It's like other podcasters on there, and it's funny to see like. We put our podcast little trailers on TikTok, right?
Right.
And we get a little views. We're not, as big as everybody else.
Right.
But some of the mostly all the podcasters are like all male talking about how women suck. And then you have the all women who talk about how men suck. And then they just kind of like give their like opinions about it. And then they did this cross thing to where like women are actually making fun of male podcasters. So they're like male podcasters like, if you're a man and you're a strong male with the headstrong, you don't need a woman because they're just gonna bring you down. They're gonna drain you out of your bank account. And then you have the men who are making fun of the women like, sister, you don't need him, okay? You are strong, independent women. You just can't open up pickle jars, okay, by yourself.
Hey, your voice kind of cracked there a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
You can't bring it down that low.
No, I can't.
No, it's the opposite. It's too old now. You can't hit those lows.
Yeah. So I feel like we have a good diverse of our podcast. We just talk about nerd shit.
Yeah, I mean, it might be nerd shit. It might be a bunch of other shit. So
yeah, but our audience is mostly male in their 30s.
Yep.
And if you don't like that, then you're too young for us.
Exactly.
You should go to these other podcasters that talk about Drake and fucking his condoms and hot sauce and dumb shit like that. Did you hear about that story?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So maybe you should follow their podcast because we ain't talking about that.
All right.
Okay. I'm sorry. Were you gonna talk about that?
No.
Yeah, you were.
No, I really didn't. It was just somebody had told me about it. And I was
about
like,
Drake putting hot sauce in this?
Yeah.
In this? Well, that's stupid on the female.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, damn. What
How can you
dumb
sue
bitch.
Drake?
Yeah.
How can you sue Drake for that? That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, the weird thing to me was her age because I thought he liked them young.
He did. She was like what, 20 something?
No,
I don't know. I feel like 20 something. I feel like
lower.
I feel like in the
It's
early
like DiCaprio. His cutoff is 25. As soon as they turn 25, he's like,
done.
bye.
You want to know why?
Tell me.
Because you can manipulate those girls to do whatever you want them to do.
I mean, I guess, but I don't think at some point you don't think that shit gets old as fuck.
Nah, because
I think it does, bro. That's gotta be exhausting.
Not really, because it's like, all right, bye.
Yeah, I guess.
On to the next one. See, when
at
you
least he's not like the fucking Tinder swindler.
Oh, I've been wanting to fucking watch that.
Oh, dude, trust me, it's a good watch.
Yeah, I need to. I'm ready to embezzle some money from fucking women.
Ooh, man. Trust.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right. Well, that's enough of us today, guys. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with us. So make sure if you are listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure that you would hit that follow button or that subscribe button so that way you get notified every time we drop a new episode. If you're watching us on YouTube, also hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that bell button so that way you too can be notified every time we drop a new episode. Make sure you hit up tacoswithbeard.com to catch up on all the episodes from episode 1 to this episode. Also, we got merch on there that nobody's buying. It's all good though, because we didn't even have that merch. I think we sold out, didn't we?
Yep, it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason why we can't sell it, because we don't have any more. And if you look, Alfonso's actually wearing our t-shirt. It says tacoswithbeard.com. So make sure you hit that website. And yeah, guys, if you want to be a little sponsorship on here, hit us up on our email at tacoswithbeardpodcast@gmail.com if you're interested. And if not, then screw you. So with that said and done, Alpha, you got anything to say?
No.
Just thank you for being with us for the amount of time we've been doing this. And
yeah,
we come in, we leave, we come back, we leave,
come back. But it's gonna
all
be
the dedicated.
We're always regular.
All the dedicated listeners, we appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
And remember, guys, always keep those tacos hot and spicy.
Those beers coming.
We're out.
Hey, will you guys let me know if this ever airs?
I hate goodbyes.
Get the hell out of here!
Bye, Felicia. Think I'll go home now.
If they can't cancel Joe Rogan, they sure as hell ain't canceling us.